Federal government grants 6 companies licenses to import petroleum products. Now it's no longer going to be just NNPC. Good morning and welcome to Business Daily. I am Yusuf Akogu. Let's take our top stories. Glad to have you back. Now we move straight to the stock market and of course give you updates of how the market closed yesterday. Indeed, positive is closed yesterday on the floor of the Nigerian Stock Exchange. The market closed positive 0.02%. The OG share index added 14 basis points yesterday to stand there at 59,014 basis 0.85 basis points. And of course, in terms of market cap, 3.1 trillion naira stayed there, and of course the volume of trade exchange hands among investors yesterday 892.954 million volume of shares, value at 11.147 billion naira, and of course in terms of deals 9,274 deals actually exchange hands among investors on the floor of the Nigerian market on Monday. Of course, moving on to the gainers for the day, of course the like of Tantalizer gaining 22 kobo there of 22 kobo to close positive at 10%. And of course, if you go down to Unif Insurance, also gaining 22 kobo there, also to close positive there at 10%. And of course, if you go down to Unity Bank has for a very long time not really been on the gainers table, but they are back from what we see yesterday. 1 naira 12 kobo they recorded yesterday to close positive 9.80%. Interesting performance that you see, especially for Unity Bank, which is one of the tier 2 bank in Nigeria. Of course, moving on to the losers for the day, we have the like of Ella Lakes also closing negative there yesterday, down a huge number there, 10%, 3 naira 24 kobo it lost on the day. John Hott is back on the losers table today. 1 naira and 4 kobo rather it lost yesterday to close negative at 9.57%. And of course, Academic Press is a printing press. It lost 1 naira 80 kobo to close negative at 9.55% in the negative territory. Moving on to the top traded equity, of course we have the like of Jais Bank, Sterling Bank, and of course Universal Insurance Company, all of them dominating the activity chart for the day. 140 million volume of shares for Jais Bank that it traded yesterday. And of course, if you know, Jais Bank is a non-interest bank, very, very strong in Nigeria in terms of credit facilities that they actually give to especially small businesses. Of course, we talk of Sterling Bank too, another very strong bank not doing so badly in the financial services sector. 106 million volume of shares it traded yesterday. Of course, Universal Insurance Company trading 95.1 million volume of shares on the day. Moving on to the sector's performance, of course, is almost in the banking sector is a positive as well as the industrial sector, the consumer goods sector, of course, the insurance sector, while the oil and gas sector closed in or close flat, as the case may be. Moving on to the rest of Africa, we have, of course, BSE in Botswana closing negative there, although the margin of loss there not so important there. As you can see there, it closed flat indeed. JSE in Ghana, our next door neighbor, closing positive 2.44% on the day. And of course, down to Nairobi in Kenya, the market also closed positive 1.12%. Interesting performance you see from Africa. It's more like a 3 over 1 today from what we have in from the market across Africa. Now we will stay we'll keep monitoring the market, and of course we'll give you updates as the market close today.